And for those who did not, stopping for now. Let me explain something. I need Rachel. Because Rachel is a man who never got to do it. Hi, my name is Denise Lee. I am the founder of Anime Matsuri Convention and also the owner of Shop in Wonderland and also the founder of jfashionista.com. Lolita fashion to me is a fun approach to elegant style, aristocratic style, and femininity, pretty much. My love for it before going to Japan in 2004, just looking at some magazines and whatnot, but I was really fascinated when I actually saw it in person and visiting the boutiques in Japan, especially in Harajuku. And it was fascinating to me, and I love the colors, I love the details, and that pretty much did it for me, and I fell in love immediately. And seeing people on the streets wearing this just made me want to try it myself, and that's pretty much how it happened. So some of the obstacles might be like, this is such a strange fashion, how can it exist here? Also with the community being completely knowledgeable or very little knowledge about Japanese fashion. You basically have to educate people on what's really in Japan and why it's so fascinating. So that was a lot of work, just trying to build people's confidence in the fashion. Probably another huge obstacle is actually the monetary part of creating the fashion here and bringing it here. It takes a lot to put on a fashion show, it takes a lot to bring the brands here, it takes a lot to put on events dealing with the fashion itself. And it's not, you know, very affordable at first, you know, so you have to work towards finding capital and continue to create is really another obstacle. Ways to market the fashion, and so you constantly have to be creative. Well, the desire was mainly how can I put this fashion into everyday life, and how to create that atmosphere for people. And so I started hosting tea parties and created fashion show inside what I already have, which is the convention itself, and creating meetups along the way because people want to see this on a regular basis, hopefully, and just continue to bring it out everyday life, daily life. And so the meetups and the tea parties, not only locally but international, is very important to share and continue to promote the fashion. I think it's amazing to see a lot more women being more confident and strong about who they are and sharing their passion for the love of work, through work. And I encourage it, young people, older people, even children, to be inspired by those strong women that are out there. You know, some of my biggest inspiration is Oprah Winfrey, and I would love to see more strong women out there building their dream and working towards a better future for the community and society in general. Earlier you mentioned if there was a balance. Actually, for me, it's more of an equilibrium. So I try to focus on what is in the now and then also plan for what could be in the future, and not just the near future, but many years to come. So many times I ask myself, okay, is this going to work in 5 years from now, or am I working towards something that is important for the future or just now? And so that really has to do with that. And I pretty much have to see what is more in priority, of course. Is it family? Is it work life? Is it building a charitable society? Just a way of gathering my priorities at the moment, and also try to plan as much as possible for the future. So much has come into play with the brands supporting us, with companies locally supporting us, with you guys supporting us, and our amazing customers as well. So I really appreciate every single person helping out, volunteering, their time, and let's make this an incredible tea party.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
Food is a basic right. Everybody deserves to eat. Volunteers do the bulk of the labor that goes into making sure that we are feeding the people that need it in this community.
I feel like you should always want to just give back to your community, especially if you go to college in St. Marcos.
The goal is just to help the people of Hayes County, hopefully keep everyone out of hunger, help the best we can.
Like, you really see people who need it the most.
Well, we really enjoy giving back to the community and being able to help and just see the results from our volunteers.
So we always need volunteers. Always, always, always.
Volunteer today!
Innovation can open opportunities for employment. Students want a job when they finish their studies, and being on the cutting edge can help.
I think it's more, personally for me, like just getting the rough ideas for things, because I'm still, since I'm a freshman, like kind of exploring what all I'm interested in and what I might want to do.
Employers are looking for candidates who have bachelor's degrees and, increasingly so, master's degrees.
A bachelor's degree is great. It's wonderful and awesome. But if you're going to go further, if you're going to be a biologist or a chemist, if you want to put the "ist" on the end of what you're doing, you got to get that graduate degree.
Bobcats are encouraged to stay motivated.
So know where you want to go right now, but also where you're heading, because that's an important piece. And as has been said by some of my colleagues, what you want to do determines how much you need to do right now.
Texas State has more activities coming up that will use the innovation theme. The Common Experience webpage has more information. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dominique Hutchinson.
The Instructional Technology Assistance Center offers robust and cost-effective information technology support to the Texas State community. iTech offers more than 150 services, which includes but is not limited to privacy and security solutions for those who experience fraudulent activities online.
Texas State offers free antivirus software for both Macs and for PCs, and iTech will help you install it if you need help. So get that on there, run a scan, clean your system up, and if you're still not confident, we actually do have walk-up services.
Free of charge, iTech encourages students to stop by and install antivirus software on their devices.
I went one time when I noticed my computer was acting funny, and I'm not very good with technology, so I brought it to iTech and they fixed it for me for free.
Students are also advised to be cautious while browsing the web.
Students will use their Texas State email address to sign up for Facebook or some other social media, and then they use the exact same password on that social media account as they do with their Texas State NetID. And when social media gets hacked, now your Texas State account essentially has been compromised as well.
iTech is located in the Math and Computer Science Building. A 24-hour phone and live chat service is available every day. A list of services and additional information can be found on iTech's website.
As students finish up the semester, they are met with a difficult decision on where to study. The usual places, like the LBJ Student Center and LCAC Library, are noisy now because of construction. The noise forces students to look elsewhere to find a quiet study environment.
It's a much more low-stress environment compared to the library or the Student Center. And then also, it's nice to be able to just like grab a coffee real quick, or if things are going really bad, grab a beer.
Many students turn to local cafes on campus.
It's really cozy in here, and I have a lot of students, who are like new. You've got freshmen, and they find this environment like really welcoming, really friendly. As you can see, it's full of natural light.
Some of the cafes are accommodating students by offering special benefits.
During the final week, we will be giving 20% off for all students, and that's for coffee, beer, food, just to kind of help y'all out, and provide a quiet, inclusive space.
During finals, many businesses are offering discounts and extended hours, so Bobcats have some alternatives to ensure that they finish the semester strong. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dominique Hutchinson.
Texas State University offers Bobcats an opportunity to have a hands-on experience with 3D printing. Located on the 6th floor of LCAC Library, the 3D Lab is an inexpensive way for students to get involved in innovative technology. Step-by-step instructions are provided for operating the printers, and an assistant is ready to lend a helping hand. This is a good resource for Bobcats who want to take their presentations to the next level.
San Marcos will soon have a new mayor. City Council member Jane Houston defeated incumbent John Thamias in the election yesterday. Houston says she plans to focus her energies on creating more affordable housing, protecting neighborhoods, and bringing to San Marcos more quality jobs. Meanwhile, in Austin, Mayor Steve Adler won another term. Adler had 6 challengers and won with 61% of the vote.